Hey, what's going? Gosh damn it. Hold on a sec. There it is. Okay, now it's still fucking up. Okay, alright, I'm just gonna have to unplug this then. No, it's still not. Okay. Alright. I don't know why, but I'm not sure the microphone is working correctly. Let me double check on that. Alright. I don't know why, but I'm not sure the microphone is working correctly. Let me double check on that. Okay. Never mind, I think we're good. Do I have... Yeah, I got the filters on there. Okay. Let me get the game up here. All right. So, I know I said I was going to do Final Fantasy today, but I changed my mind since there's some stuff I'm thinking about possibly covering that happened in the news today. And I wanted to be on my PC to do that, so so what's up, Ox? How you doing? Is my mic sounding okay to you?
Adventure team.
Oh, okay. We're getting the New Year's awards. Sorry, New Year's rewards now. Okay, good. And it is Seat Lolly's birthday, apparently. You are at the Capitol? Huh. Well, how was that? I mean, wait. The inauguration wasn't at the Capitol, was it? Anyway. Yeah, if you don't mind, maybe just wait until, like, Zane gets here and then we can talk about some of that stuff. I was kind of hoping Zane would come and then we could... What the hell? Anyway, yeah, so we're doing... I need to go... I can find it. Yeah, right here. This is it. Right. Yeah, Act 3. Yeah, this is what we're doing right here. Oh, did I not? I haven't even claimed my expedition stuff yet. Okay, there we go. Oh, it was in the rotunda of the cat. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking... I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway. So you were there, huh? Did you actually, like, see the inauguration? Or were you just, like, in the vicinity? No one could see it? Oh, okay. Oh, you saw him in the motorcade? Oh yeah, this was the thing. I came across this the other day, but I didn't like go any further than this. Oh, you could have seen. Okay. Oh, okay.
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlin. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense. My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It seems like the Fatui's reputation in Natlin is quite positive.
Oh, well, we need Zane to come so that he can, what's the word? He can, disavow Natlan or whatever the word is.
So that's what happened. Then you must be from Fontaine?
Precisely! Montluçon, at your service. I work in the publication business. And you two... Wait, you must be the traveler and his fairy companion.
Oh, you know us?
A golden-haired traveler with a floating companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
Wow, we're really famous at this point, traveler.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
Wait, so what were you meeting up with your friend for?
So, you chased us all the way to Natlan? That's a little creepy.
Yeah, I bet there were.
You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say?
Hold on. Make sure this is hooked on. Okay, there we go. Something tells me we can't escape this one.
Alright, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman Sitlali, right? I need her help with something.
He said sit lolly and not seat lolly.
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked?
With her personality, pretty slim.
Yeah, Lolly really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler. If you manage it, I'll even double your pay.
Why do you need her help?
Oh yeah, we should definitely get to the bottom of that first.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alia, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Kind of like me.
Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin?
It sounds familiar.
Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, and the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all of her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of Seven Colors. According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history, even from a greater historical perspective. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color Huitzilin created on the battlefield. The color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that Huitzilin used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory.
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time. That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just including it in a story collection, why does it matter if it never happened?
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. Naturally, I need it to be factual.
Oh yeah, dude, the People's March. Yeah, you should have gone. You should have gone to that instead. Yeah.
That's why I'm here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records. But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, outsiders are rarely granted access.
Bro, I could not care less about anything they are saying right now.
And not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time, and I could...
We've been over this, Allier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way.
Seat Lally, you mean?
Exactly. You're well aware, I'm sure, that Sitlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary.
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay if it helps sweeten the deal.
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you.
We actually should go ask her, Paimon.
Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot to do with Huitzilin. Who knows? The Battle of Seven Colors might lead us in the right direction. All right, we'll help you convince Seat Lolly. Just let us do the talking, okay?
Of course.
Well, second thought, I'll just go this way. Well, shoot, if I got one of these guys, might as well take it. No. We're gonna get this first. Okay, and then... Alright.
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the person who pointed us in this direction wasn't mistaken.
For someone like Seat Lolly, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it down,
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Hopefully she's not hungover. Seat Lolly? Are you there? We need your help with something! Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home.
Well, let's try her other name.
Oh, Granny Eatsley? Are you home?
Hey, kid! If you're here to challenge me, book an appointment first.
So, see, Lolly's a real hermit, huh?
Traveler!
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Are you still there? Just come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away. Huh. So this is where Seat Lolly lives.
I, didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to a great shaman like myself. Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat and tidy are always too boring to be the protagonists.
Oh, is that how it works?
I'm not a hermit. I'm just above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
Okay.
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you? You're not still, experiencing the side effects, are you? It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Oh, you mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
What?
Oh, she heard me call her a hermit. That bothers her? I thought she was above superficial rules of societal etiquette.
I can still hear you, you know.
I apologize for offending you.
Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts. It was just a simple spell. I use it on you and now it's on the fritz. Forget it. Just tell me why you're here.
Well, someone asked us to ask you to be their consultant. They have questions about the history of Natlan.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word? Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself with other people's problems.
The pay is really good.
Doesn't matter, I'm busy.
She sure doesn't look busy. Paimon knew this wouldn't get us anywhere.
What if the request comes from me?
From you?
Yeah, we were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a special scroll.
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
We were surprised too. After all, we have no idea how to weave a scroll like that. But with Chef Biram's help, we were able to make some progress. We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color. The historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too. She's giving us that face again. Did Paimon not explain things clearly?
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Does that mean you won't help us?
I need to think about it.
Then there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
You agreed to let us do the talking! Seat Lolly!
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire, so difficult to restrain sometimes.
You're lucky you didn't force Seat Lolly's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little performance?
I
have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out here to say.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
You live up to your name, Granny Itztli. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part? Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Teyvat will learn the truth. With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring, don't you think?
You'll be helping me fulfill my duty.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Looks like my friendship with Sea Lolly came in handy after all. I never took her to be the heartless type anyway.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. I always planned to work with the Traveler. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
Talk at me, why don't you?
Well, I'd like to know too.
Fine. No, no, and no. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. I've lived a long time, but I'm not a walking encyclopedia. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable. Alier, you had an idea about where to start, yes?
Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all, it appears I can only get Miss Sitlali's help through you.
Sounds good. Oh, well, what do you know? We have already got all the encounter points for the day.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
All right. I guess we'll just go ahead and switch to 9-9 then.
Paretto. 注意事項だよ。9. 空色空歌空の音。続きからだよ。ロードするよ。ロードしたよ。
All right, last time I streamed this, yeah, okay, so last time I streamed this, Kujo came over to Kakeru's place to cook dinner for her, but when they both arrived, they found Sora, Kakeru's sister, there. So she joined the two of them for dinner. Well, I say they haven't actually eaten dinner yet because they need to make a run to the grocery store to get some stuff for the food. So Sora and Kujo went together to do that, and Kakaru is left at home. So Sora and Kujo come back about an hour later, and Kujo immediately heads to the kitchen and gets working. She whips up a Salisbury steak, a salad, and soup in no time, and before long we're all seated around my dining table. This is hands down the best looking meal that has ever graced my apartment. And as for the taste...
うまっハンバーグめっちゃうまい
よかった。おじいさまのハンバーグには及ばないと思うけど。
いやいやうまいほんとうまいう
まいってもっと気の利いたこと言えないんですかね。
それはお前に任せるよ
あい、肉汁の芳醇なあれが口の中でそうあれする。
全然わかんね
つまりうまい。ありがとう。おかわりもあるからたくさん食べてね。
Oh man, I've always wanted a girl to say that to me. I can die happy now. In an attempt to hide my dopey grin, I stuff my cheeks full of rice. Anyway, this really isn't the time for turning all giddy. Since the three of us are here, we should talk about our mission.
さ、昨日手伝うよとは言ったけどさ、具体的に何するの？
ひとまずはアーティファクトユーザー探しをすることになるとは思うが。
具体的にってなると、私たちも困っているのが実情ではあるね。そもそも石化事件？それってちょっと前から話題になってるのだよね。九宝女学院の女の子が石化したって。
だな。
なんでその犯人を追おうと思ったの？犯人の存在を知ってしまったし、それに私には止められる力もあるみたいだから。使命感みたいな？そうなのかな。近いかもしれない。ソフィーさんっていうアーティファクトに詳しい人がいてくれるのも大きいのかな。
まあ因縁もあるしな、石化事件には。
何因縁って？通報してくれたの新見くんなの？そうなの？第一発見者？
第一通報者だな。俺が110番した。
いやー、それまで誰も通報しなかったんだね。そういえばそうだね。見てるだけならちょっと不気味ではあったけど普通の石像だったから。
爪が剥がれてさ、血が出てきて。
何それ、怖っ。
ペンキとかだろって思ったんだけどな。
そりゃ人なんて思わないよね。
爪の部分だけ生っぽくて、食事中にする話じゃなかったな。
本当だよ、バカニーニ。
おい、なんだよ、聞いたのお前だろ。
違うの、これからどうするのか聞きたかったの。そうだ、話そうと思っていたことがあって。なんすか？石化事件の影響でアニメの輪廻転生のメビウスリングがね、ブームとは言わないけどネットで話題になってて。
ああ、つぶやいたで見た。怪物がどうとかそんな話してたな。
そうなの。それでね、フ ファンサイトがあるんだけど、アガスティアの葉っていう。
アガスティアの葉。
I set down my chopsticks and pull out my laptop. Bad manners in the middle of dinner, I know, but I'm curious. I open my browser and start typing into the search window.
アガスティアの
葉は葉っぱの葉ね。
葉ね。は
I type it in and hit search. Wait,
メビウスリングってキーワードも入れないと出てこないかも。
あ、そっか。メビウスと。
あ、これじゃない？
I click the link Sora points to. Oh, wow. This is a pretty elaborate website. There's a bunch of theory pages, an admin blog.
なりきり掲示板ってなんだ？
登場人物になりきるとか？
うわ、黒歴史だなそれ。
登場人物というか、自分がメビウスリングの世界に入ったらって前提で話す場所みたい。へえ。うわ、思ったより書き込みある。そうなの。受験後から活発になったみたいで。
事件後から、まさか本物のユーザーが書き込んでたりしてな。
ええ、私も思ったの。ありえないことはないなって。あ、わかった。ここの掲示板を監視してみましょうと。うん、他にできることもないし、藁にもすがる思いだけれど。
確かにな。やってみる価値はあるかも。
じゃあ私がチェックしとくよ。怪しい書き込みがないか。
やる気だな。
まあね、全員でやることでもないし、新参者の私がやりますよーっと。ありがとう。お願いします。
とりあえずは様子見だな。
そうね。それくらいしかできないね。ソフィーって人はもう一人の仲間の。会ってみたいんだけど。
なんだろうな、あいつ。俺のこと監視してるみたいだけど。
え、何やらかしたの？
別に何も。
ソフィーさんの姿が見えるのはユーザーだけみたいなの。だから新見くんもアーティファクトを持っているはずなんだけど。
心当たりがないし、力の使い方もわからない。
例外中の例外だからって。なんか特別感ある。ずるい。
どこが。仮にアーティファクト持っていても力が使えないんじゃただの無能だ。
私たちがピンチになったら目覚めるパターンでしょ。主人公じゃずるい。危なくなったら新見くんが頼りだね。
そんな都合よくいくかね。
I shut my laptop and pick up a cherry tomato with my chopsticks. According to Sophie, my power is dangerous, but I still wish I could use it. It might be helpful in solving this case. Now that I've decided to back Cujo up, I don't want to be dead weight.
あ、ソラちゃんおかわりする？しまーす。新見くんは？
俺ももらおうかな。
ちょっと待っててね。
Cujo takes our dishes and heads to the kitchen. God, I'm so lucky.
何にやついてんの？キモい。
うっせえな、にやついてねえよ。
二人きりだったら恋人気分味わえたのにね。残念だったね。
お前ほんと嫌なやつだな。
あたしがいるから下心悟られずに済んでるんでしょうが、感謝してほしいですね。
はいはい、どうも。
うわ、全然心こもってない。うわ。お待たせ。たくさん食べてね。
We stop bickering the moment Cujo returns with a second helping of dinner. Man, how come nothing ever goes the way I want it to? At least I've got Salisbury steak.
今日はほんとありがとな。うまかった。
Alright, I will be right back. Okay, let us continue.
こちらこそ食事代を持ってもらっちゃって。それはいい子なしで気をつけて帰ってね。それじゃあまたね。
またな。
We see Cujo off, then return to my room. She even washed all the dishes for us before she left. I honestly can't thank her enough.
何くつろいでんだ。お前も帰れよ。
あ、なんで？
もう遅いぞ。
いや、明日何の日？
は？
土曜日でしょ。
そうだな。
学校ないでしょ。
ないな。
じゃあ泊まるでしょ。
は？
さてと。
Sora opens her bag and starts fishing through it. She pulls out her pajamas and a bottle of shampoo. Wow, she came prepared.
先お風呂入るね。
いや待て、何言ってんだお前。
I grab Sora's shoulder before she can escape into the bathroom.
何？ミーヤン先入る？
いや入らねえよ。帰れよ。
やだよ、泊まってくよ。お母さんにも言ってあるし。
はあ？あ、そういえばお前電話の時夕飯いらないとか言ってなかったな。
うん、だから言ってあったんだってば。
くっそ、お前俺は許可してないだろ。
許可とか関係ないし、泊まるってもう決めたし。
お前な、ほんと勝手なやつだな。帰れよ、ほんと。
帰らない。ニーニの選択肢はいやいや許可する、仕方なく許可する、しぶしぶ許可する、以上3つです。
全部許可じゃねえか。
さあどれ？
まったく。
So there are choices, huh?
セーブ画面だ。セーブするよ。セーブしたよ。
I will go unwillingly let her
わ
stay.
かったよ。仕方ねえな。
え、嘘？本当に？
何びっくりしてんだよ。
絶対断られると思ったんだけど。本当にいいの？大丈夫？熱ある？
ねえよ。あんまりしつこいと気が変わるぞ。
やった！泊まっていいんだ！やった！
なんでそんなに泊まりたがるかね。
真面目な話していい？
あ？なんだよ。
ずっとさ、お兄ちゃんと一緒の部屋だったでしょ？ずっと同じ部屋で寝てたわけじゃん。
まあそうだな。
一人になってからなんかね、あまり眠れなくなっちゃって。私お兄ちゃんと一緒じゃないと安心して眠れないみたい。
嘘つけ。
はーい、嘘でーす。キュンとしたでしょ。
しねえよ。一人暮らし始めた直後ならともかく1年経ってんだぞ。今まで全然来なかったじゃねえか。
そりゃこっち来る用事なかったら来ないよ。めんどくさい。
ほんと調子いいやつ。さっさと風呂入ってこい。
はーい、やったぜ、お泊まりだ。
あんまり騒ぐなよ。あと走るな。迷惑だから。
はーい。
Ignoring me, Sora jogs off to the bathroom. She never learns. Well, That explains why she had this massive bag with her today. Never would have imagined I was carrying her sleepover stuff. I think I might be spoiling Sora too much. Why am I doing that? It's not like I have a sister complex or anything. Well, I guess it's okay to let her have her way every now and then. I sit back down and turn on my laptop. I open up the Leaves of Agastya website again to see if there's anything interesting on there. I give a half-hearted reply as I scroll through the forum. She must have forgotten something since she throws open the door and strolls back into the room. I look up and my jaw drops open. Sora turns her back to me buck naked. Or, well, I guess she's got her front covered with a towel. But the rest of her is on full display.
何してんのお前。
いいから見てよ、背中背中。
ケツ丸出しだぞ。
ケツはいいよ、背中見てよ。私のこと見えてる。今能力使用中だけど。
いや、見えてるけど。
スティグマってやつ、これでしょ。
ああ、まあ出てるな。
There is indeed a stigma on Sora's back, but that's really not what we should be focusing on here.
ケツ丸出しだぞ。
それは聞いたよ。もしかしてって思って鏡で見てみたんだけど、やっぱ背中だったか。そりゃ気づかないよね。
いや、ちょっとはお前、恥じらえよ、隠せよ。
だからいいよ、ケツと背中くらい。さすがに2にでも前は嫌だけど。
いや、全部嫌がれよ。
それなら2にももっと慌ててよ。ドギマギしろよ、興奮しろよ。
するか、妹の裸で。
でしょ。だから私もニーニにケツ見せるのは別にいいの。
いや、よくないと思うな。大丈夫か、お前の低層観念。
ニーニにしかしないし、お父さんにもしないし。
いや、俺だけって。わかんねえな、お前の線引き。
ニーニが気にしすぎなんだよ。にゃこ先輩と同じもよ、これ。
いや、違うな。アーティファクトによって形状は変わるみたいだ。
面白いな。ニーニはどうなの？わかんないのか。
ああ、わからん。
背中かもよ、私と一緒で。
俺じゃあどうあっても出せない。
そっか。使用中だけだもんね。
そういうこと。能力使えない俺には確認しようがない。
なんかややこしいね。
いい加減隠せよ、お前。
へいへい。じゃあ今度こそお風呂入ってきまーす。
Sora heads back into the bathroom without once showing a hint of shame. You know, I get the feeling she was more sensible about this kind of stuff back when we were living together. Mom and Dad have never been able to say no to her, so I guess without me around to keep her in check, she's had her run of the house. No wonder she's got a few more screws loose now. I had my own reasons for wanting to move out when I did, but maybe I should go back home. Or instead, I could make Sora live here with me so I can keep her in line. I was kind of thinking that as a joke at first, but now I'm seriously considering it. I take my bath after Sora and come out feeling refreshed. Sora's lounging around on my bed playing her handheld console while I'm idly browsing the internet. I check both the fan site and various news sources, but I unfortunately can't find any useful information.
ねえねえ、久しぶりじゃない？兄弟水入らず。
久しぶりってこの前実家帰ったばっかだろ。
お正月じゃん、4ヶ月前だよ。
ああ、そういやそっか。もうそんなに経つか。
最近全然帰ってこないんだもん。
帰ってもな。
毎週さ、週末とかに帰ってきて泊まってけばいいのに。
リビングに布団敷いて寝るのなんか虚しいんだよ。
まあベッドこっちに運んじゃったしね。
っていうかお前が言うなよ。部屋を乗っ取ったお前が。
誤解がある。そこには誤解があるんだよ兄さん。
なんだよ。
お父さんの書斎をもらえないかなって思ってたの。それなのにニーニが出てっちゃうんだもん。予想外でしたよ。
書斎狙ってたのかよ。狭いだろあの部屋。
いやニーニが書斎に移るんだよ。私はそのまま。
ほんとクズだなお前。
クズって言うな。わがままなのは認めるけどクズはやめろ。
ま、俺もいつかは一人暮らししたかったしいいんだけどさ。
じゃあ私のせいって言うなよな。
Sora purses her lips and chucks the game console onto my bed.
てかこの部屋娯楽少なすぎない？テレビもないし。
PC ありゃ十分。動画サイトで何でも見られるし。
あ、クソアニメ見といた方がいいかな。
クソアニメっていうのやめなさい。九条さんのお父様がスポンサーであらせられるから。
はい、気をつけます。配信されてる？メビウス。
されてるな、前話。
ほほ。
Sora rolls over and looks at the monitor over my shoulder.
お、ほんとだ。上映会しようよ、上映会。
今から？
うん。ちゃんと勉強しとかないと掲示板の話題も拾えないじゃん？
ああ、それはそうだな。
全部で何話？
ああ、25。
だる、2クールかよ。
30分かける25で、750分？
それ何時間？
12時間くらいだな。半日。
やっぱ寝よ。眠い。
ほんと適当だな、お前。
じゃあニーヤンだけ見てればいいじゃん。
やだ、寝る。てかそうだよ。お前どこで寝るつもりなんだよ。
ベッド。
わ。
嘘嘘。ちゃんと持ってきてあるから。
Sora hops off my bed and pulls something out of her bag.
じゃじゃ
なんだそれ。
ーん。寝袋。
俺にそれで寝ろってか。
そこまでずうずうしくないよ。私がこれで寝るんだよ。一回使ってみたかったんだよね。何？
いいよ、貸せ。
え、なんで？
俺がそれで寝るから、お前はベッド使え。
え、やだ。ニーニが優しい。いいよ、本当に。私寝袋で。
たまに気を使うよな、お前。わかりやすいんだよ。
くそ、なんだよ。いい妹を演じようとするといつもこれだもんよ。
いい妹は無理やり止まったりしないけどな。
ちー、なんだよ、もう、ちー。
ほら、貸せ。
はい。
I take the sleeping bag and spread it out on the floor. I don't think I've slept in one of these since our elementary school camping trip. Tonight's gonna be a rough night.
もう寝るか？
うん、寝る。
じゃ、電気消すぞ。
待って、トイレ。
走るなって。あと声もでかい。
はい、ごめんなさい。
Sora shuffles to the bathroom and slowly pulls open the door. Man, can't believe I have to teach this girl how to behave all over again. Actually, wait. She won't be staying over again, so I guess I don't have to. Next time she asks, I'm definitely saying no.
お待たせしました。
She finishes up her business in less than a minute, then crawls into my bed and pulls up the covers.
消すぞ。
はーい、おやすみ。
おやすみ。
I flip the switch and crawl into the sleeping bag. Man, this thing is cramped. I've been talking myself up, saying I'll keep her in line. But when all's said and done, I'm pretty soft on her, too.
ニーヤン起きてる？
いや、そりゃ起きてるよ。1分も経ってねえよ。
寝るまでなんか面白い話して。
さっさと寝ろ。
おーい。ニーニにミャーコ先輩は無理だと思う。
寝ろ。
はーい。
Sora tosses and turns a bit until she finds a comfortable position. Yeah, I've decided. This girl needs to be taught a lesson or two. It's almost noon by the time we wake up. We lazily wash our faces and brush our teeth.
ミャー 子先輩のおかげで豪華な朝ごはんだね。スープうめ
食パンとか普段買わないからな。助かるよほんと。朝ちゃんと食うの久しぶりだ。
え。普段なんだっけ？ゼリーのやつだっけ？
そう、10秒チャージ。飲んで終わり。
よく持つね、お昼まで。
持たなかったら休憩時間にパン食ってる。
早弁かよ。あ、ドレッシング取って。
おい。
あんがとう。
The two of us are still in our pajamas. Thanks to Cujo making us a bunch of extra food, I'm able to have a filling breakfast for once. We don't bother to change out of our pajamas even after breakfast. Instead, we jump straight into watching the Mobius Ring anime.
Tsumanai とは言わないけど。
用語が覚えきれねえな。
初めて出る言葉をお前らも当然知ってるだろって感じで使うよね。説明してほしいよね。わかんねえよ。
敵の組織の目的もわかんね
え。あ、これあれか。実は人だったってパターンか。敵の化け物の何？クリーチャー？
ユーザーの慣れの果てか。あの火事を起こしたやつも力に振り回されてる感じではあったが。
使いすぎると私もああなるってこと？意味不明なこと叫んでて超怖かったんだけど、あの人。
アニメと同じならな。化け物になったりはしねえだろうけど。そういえばどうなったんだあいつ。入院したんだよな。
みたい。あの様子じゃ心の病院の方かもね。
心のねえ。魔眼のユーザーももう狂ってるのかもな。
魔眼？
まだ話してなかったっけ？石化の能力者だよ。アーティファクトの名前が魔眼らしい。
登場人物に魔眼のイーリスっているね。これみやこ先輩がコスプレしてたキャラだよね。
ああ、そうだな。魔眼のイーリス。能力石化じゃないよな。
相手の急所が分かって弓矢が百発百中になるみたいだね。
全然違うな。
みやこ先輩も言ってたけど共通点多いね。確かに。
もともと白蜜川の伝承をベースにしてるみたいだからな。その伝承がアーティファクト関連なら。
共通点があって当たり前ってわけね。
そうなるな。つくも神社になんか記録残ってねえかな。
昔の？
そう魔眼の名称の一致は偶然じゃない気がするんだよな。過去に記録が残っていたのかもしれない。
でも能力自体は記録されてないんじゃない？アニメと現実じゃ違うし。
そこはアニメ的な演出かもよ。石化なんて地味だし敵みたいな能力だ。
あ、そうだね、そうかも。
調べてみる価値あるかもな。
弱点とか分かったりして。
昼飯がてらつくも神社行ってみるか。
オッケー、さつきちゃんにメールしとく。資料見せてって。
頼む。
これさ、敵の組織の目的はさ、クリーチャーの救済なの？元は人間だから救いたいみたいな、実は敵が善だったみたいな。
いや確か2話か3話でぶっ殺してたぞ敵もクリーチャーを。
わかんねえな、このアニメ。
流行んねえわけだな。
Sometime afternoon, we leave for the shrine. They can't give us the original documents, not that I was expecting them to. So they give us a copy that's been translated into modern Japanese. I just hope these records have a few clues.
あ、何か買ってった方が良かったかな、俺に。
ああ、もっと早く気づけばよかったな。
引き返す？
この前のフェスの手伝い。バイト代もらえるはずだったんだけど出なかったんだよ。その代わりってことにしておこう。
お、じゃあその手で行こ
We pass through the gate and step into the shrine proper. Where we find Miss Naruse waiting for us near the
う。
entrance.
おお、来たね、新見兄弟。さつきちゃんやっほー。みこさんの服着てると思ったのに。着ないよ、あんなの。行事の時くらいしか。はい、これ頼まれてたやつ。
お、ありがとうございます。
I take the bag she holds out and peek inside. Inside are a pair of thick files. No wonder the bag's heavy.
学生時代に私が現代語訳したやつ出力してあげたよ。 すごい、さつきちゃんが訳したんだ。一応郷土史専門ですからね。私なりの解釈が入ってたりするから正確じゃなくても許してね。
ありがとうございます。助かります。
どうしたの？こんなのに興味持つなんて。教師としては嬉しいけど。
まあ。
I should have expected that question. As I'm trying to think of a good reply, Sora comes to the rescue.
最近変な事件多いじゃん。人が石になったり、変な火事が起こったり。ああ、はいはい。ネットでも話題になってるみたいだね。そうそう、アニメが現実になったみたいなこと言われてんじゃん。検証してやろうと思って、ちゃんとした資料で。どんなきっかけでも興味を持つのはいいことかな。ま、頑張って。ウィス、資料あざーす。本当はね、うちでお茶でも飲んでいきなよって言いたいんだけど。
神器の修復作業中ですよね。
ああ、そっか。壊れたんだよね。忙しい時にごめんなさい。違う違う。専門家に任せるから別に忙しくはないんだけど、おじいちゃんがね。
あ、神器壊れたショックで体調崩したり。
ついさっきまでね。でも新見兄弟が伝承に興味持ってるって話したら生き生きとしてきちゃって。おじいちゃんに捕まったら半日は帰れないよ。どれとっておきの話をしてやるかとか言ってたから。
ああ、だからここで待っててくれたんですね。
そういうこと。おじいちゃんに気づかれないうちに帰った方がいいよ。
じゃあ資料ありがとうございました。
さつきちゃんまたね。はいはい、またね。それ返さなくていいよ。
はい、ありがとうございます。
We bow our farewells, wave, and leave the shrine.
よし、ご飯食べよう。ご飯どこ行く？どこで食べる？
ああ、そうだな。
あ、答えなくていい。どうせナインボールでしょ。私知ってる。
なんでだよ。別にファミレスとかでもいいよ。ゆっくりできれば。
はいはい。ほら行くぞ。みやこ先輩に会いに。
へいへい。
なんだいないね。ニーニがっかりだね。
いや、会いに行くって言ったのお前だからな。俺何も言ってないからな。
はいはい。何食べよっかな。
Sora opens the menu and looks over the options. The store's surprisingly empty today. I'm guessing Cujo either has an evening shift or isn't scheduled for today since she's not here.
探してもいないもんはいないから。
探してねえよ。
Sighing, I open up my own menu. What should I order today?
私ねスパゲッティにしよっかな。ナポリタン。いいに決まった？
俺は。
すいません。
おい、
何決まったんでしょ？
決まってねえよ。
ごめん、早く決めて。呼んじゃった。
Thanks to my impulsive little sister, I don't even have time to peruse the menu. Pressed for time, I just order the first thing that comes to mind.
まさかのナポリタンかぶり。
お前がせかすから初めて食うよ、麺類。
パスタを麺類とかオシャンティーサのかけらもない呼び方するのニーヤンくらいだと思う。
うるさいな。俺。
I pull the two files out of the folder and hand one to Sora.
うわ、分厚い。読むだけでも大変だね、これ。
翻訳した先生には悪いけど、関係なさそうなところは飛ばしちまおう。
調べたいのはアーティファクト関連だよね。魔眼だっけ？
そう、特徴とか分かれば御の字だな。
I open my sheaf of documents and start flipping through. Wait, this isn't part of the translation. These look like annotations left by Miss Naruse, I guess.
そっちが現代語訳みたいだな。
え？ああ、そっか。内容同じなわけないよね。そっちは何なの？
白光川の成り立ち、白光川を襲った災いとは、白蛇様とは。項目ごとに先生の考えみたいなのが書いてある。
どうする？いいにどっち読む？
とりあえずこのままで。
ほいほい。
I scan the first page. Wow, this is practically a thesis. Miss Naruse's a pretty half-assed teacher, but I guess she takes her research seriously. Let's see here. There's some stuff on the sacred relic, and another section talking about demons. At a glance, these two are the only things that seem relevant. I don't get through much in the 10 minutes it takes for our food to arrive, but what I do manage to read piques my interest. Anyway, time for lunch. I'll read more later.
すごい！鉄板だよ、鉄板！下が卵焼きになってる。
うまそう。いただきます。
いただきます。
Sora picks up her fork and twirls it around on the plate to pick up some spaghetti, then brings it to her mouth.
めっちゃうまい。ここ外れないね。
おまけに安いしな。ここら辺では最強の店だ。
という口実で宮子先輩目当てに通っていたと。
資料なんか面白いのあったか？
うわ、無視だ。あのアニメ意外と忠実だなーって。
設定とか？
そうそう。昔ね、だいたい1000年前、ここに鬼が出たんだって。
こっちの資料にもあったな。鬼。それがアニメのクリーチャーだよな。
多分。で、白蛇様が鬼を退治して、この土地に平和が戻りましたと。で、現代になって同じことが起こったと。
アニメと違うのは、こっちに鬼を退治する組織がないってことくらいか。
だね。知らないだけであるのかもしれないけど、あとはお家帰ってからかな。まだ全然読めてないよ。
俺も流し読みしただけだが、鬼はアーティファクトを悪用したやつって解釈で間違いなさそうだな。
昔も今みたいにアーティファクトがばらまかれて事件が起こったわけですな。
ああ、白蛇様自体が神器を複数所持していたことと、鬼退治をした時に神器らしきものを回収していたと思われる記述が原本に残っているらしい。
You know, it's kind of interesting. The episode 1 focused more on how the current events that they're dealing with relate to that anime. But here in episode 2, it seems like they're more focused on relating it to the old legends that the anime is based on rather than just relating it to the anime itself.
つまりだ、白蛇様の正体は異世界人だな。ソフィーの仕事もアーティファクトの回収だ。一致してる。
まだ異世界ってのがピンとこないけど、迷惑な話だね。
まあな、しっかりアーティファクトを管理してくれりゃ、こっちで事件なんて起こらないし。
あっちの世界でもアーティファクトなの？
あ？
名前同じ呼び方なのかなって。ユーザーとか英語じゃん。
Hey, Zane. What's up, dude? How you doing? Sora's got a point. I remember Sophie saying something about how she was using an artifact to translate to and from our language now that I think about it.
帰ったら本人呼んでみるか。
呼んだら来るの？
さあ、でも俺を監視してるらしいからな。この話も聞いてるかもしれない。
おー、やっと会えるんだ。ちょっと楽しみかも。
伝承についても聞いてみよう。あっちの世界でも多分何かしら残ってるだろう。
だね。とりあえず食べちゃおう。冷めちゃう。
だな。最初から本人に聞きゃよかったな。考えてみればあいつ手伝えって言うだけで詳しいこと何にも教えてくれなかった。
Oh, Wuthering Waves? How's that going?
まあいいじゃないの。これから聞くんだから。まあ今度宮子先輩にナポリタン作ってもらおう。
So I'm trying to remember what's the gameplay in that game? Is it like is it kind of like a fighting thing like Zenless Zone Zero, or is it different? It says it's an RPG, so does that mean it's like a turn-based thing, or?
Request してみるか。
次いつ来てくれるの？
さあ、でもこっちからは言いにくいな。
こういう時、私のずうずうしいキャラが役に立つ。
キャラじゃなくて素だろ。
Not turn-based?
キャラです。兄のためにそんな役回りを引き受けてやろうというのだ。感謝したまえよ。
はいはい。
やばい、超うまい、ハマる。
Sora noisily slurps up her spaghetti. If we're going to ask Sophie for answers, it'd probably be better if Cujo was around to hear them too. Of course, if I say that out loud, Sora's gonna start teasing me again. Besides, Sophie might not tell us anything useful. She might not even show up at all. Still, it's worth giving a shot.
Save 画面だよ。セーブするよ。セーブしたよ。環境設定だよ。
Wait a sec.
セーブ画面だよ。環境設定だよ。
Oh wait, it's... Where is
サウン
it?
ド設定だよ。
Okay. Anyway.
終了するね。
Alright, so I haven't actually covered the political stuff yet, so I am gonna go ahead and do that now. So as you may have heard, I don't know, maybe not. Donald Trump was sworn in as the new president of the United States today, and with that came some really shitty shit that happened. Is about TikTok? No, actually. Although we could talk a little bit about that too. 'Cause yeah, that was a weird deal as well. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna find it here. I guess. Well, here, let's just do this. Time to pack bags. Well, all right. So the main thing I wanted to focus on was this. Or I'll show you right here. So after Trump was sworn in, one of the actions he did some like executive actions, but one of the things he did, probably the worst thing he did today, was he pardoned everybody that was involved. Well, I shouldn't say everybody that was involved. Everybody that's been charged with some crime in for their involvement in the January 6th insurrection that happened 4 years ago. And just to give you a reminder, there were about 10,000 people that showed up at the Capitol building in the nation's capital January 6th after Trump lost the election to Joe Biden. And these people basically broke into the Capitol building. Some of them were trying to find the Congress people that were in the Capitol building. They were actually in session while this was occurring. In fact, they were about to certify the results of the election that day. And these people invaded the Capitol building. They attacked the Capitol Police and everybody that was trying to defend the Capitol. And some of the people that invaded the Capitol building were actually intending to murder some of the Congress people. They didn't. They actually never even found any of the Congress people, because the Congress people managed to escape and get away from them just in the nick of time. And I don't kid you, it was really fucking close, but they just barely managed to escape from these people invading the Capitol building. About, as you can see in the headline here, there were about 1,500 of these 10,000 people that got charged with crimes for their involvement in this insurrection. And today, Donald Trump pardoned every single fucking one of them. Okay, and I mean, we're talking these. A lot of these people that we're talking about are they belong to one of two groups. As you can see here, it says the Proud Boys and Oath Keepers. These two groups are they're right-wing extremist, white supremacist, insurrectionist groups. And the whole point of him doing this is he wants them to do this whole fucking thing literally all over again if in 4 years Trump has to leave office or whatever, something happens that might threaten Trump's power. Then he wants these people to come help him run it all over again so they can try and maybe overthrow the government this time or commit a coup. It's basically straight out of the fascist playbook. This right here, pardoning all of these criminals. I mean, you're bringing the very people that want to destroy this democracy, the democracy that's at the very core of the Constitution of this country, at the very core of basically every like ideal that has kept this nation going for the last 250 years. You're bringing all the people that want to destroy all that back into society just so they can do it all over again. Only a fascist would do something like that. I mean, I don't know if we really need to read through all of this. Let's see. We hope they come out tonight. Proud Boy, blah, blah, blah. This client being prosecuted. Process for release from FCI Pollock, federal prison in Louisiana. Nancy Pelosi called this an outrageous insult to our justice system and the law enforcement officers who protected the Capitol that day. It is shameful that the president has decided to make one of his top priorities the abandonment and betrayal of police officers who put their lives on the line to stop an attempt to subvert the peaceful transfer of power. Yeah, kind of hypocritical considering these are like the same exact people who say Blue Lives Matter and what's the other thing they say? The something about the blue line. Yeah, these are the very same people who claim that they are completely in favor of police. Despite the president's decision, we must always remember the extraordinary courage and valor of the law enforcement heroes who stood in the breach and ensured that democracy survived that dark day. Not only that, but they probably saved the lives of some of the Congress people that day as well. So yeah, he fulfills one of his central campaign promises. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about this. Okay. So that's the thing. It says here, hundreds of others who committed serious felonies, such as assaulting police with deadly or dangerous weapons, got significant prison sentences. That's an interesting use of the term significant, because I'll be honest, they really could have sentenced them a lot worse than they did. If we're being truthful. Obviously, it wouldn't have mattered now because Trump pardoned them, but yeah, they easily could have gotten way worse sentences than they actually did. It says here, at the time Trump issued the pardons, there were about 700 defendants who either never received prison sentences or had already completed their sentences. So I mean, there you go, right there. We're talking about half of them have already completed their sentences, which means they probably didn't even serve like 2 or 3 years in prison. Okay, so it says the pardons have little practical impact on them beyond restoring voting rights and gun rights. Yeah, restoring gun rights to right-wing extremist white supremacists, probably not the best idea, if we're being honest. More than 600 people were sentenced to incarceration. Only a small fraction of them are still behind bars. Okay, so there you go. That just goes to show you how few of the people involved. Because remember, I said there were like 10,000 people that went to the Capitol that day. So that just goes to show you how small of a percentage of those people actually faced like anything approaching severe consequences for their actions. Yeah, it says here more than 140 police officers were injured during that attack. It's kind of a long article. Source. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's probably, well, I say that's the shittiest thing that happened today. I guess you could actually debate that because there's another pretty shitty thing that Donald Trump did today. In fact, I think, let me see. Is there a way? Yeah, let me do this. Okay. Let's just yeah, we're discussing the pardons. I know I'm using like Word fucking 2003. Cuz that's all I got. But anyway, let's see, heading blah blah blah. Okay. Fascist things Trump did during his presidency, his second term. And I'm just going to keep a fucking numbered list of everything that he's done, and we're already at, this is literally not even a day has gone by yet and we're already putting stuff on this list. So pardoned insurrectionists involved in the January 6th riot. But we're also gonna we're not just gonna keep track of fascist things that he did, but we're also gonna keep track of how should I term this? let's do things Trump did to empower the oligarchy. And the next thing that I'm going to talk about falls under this category, actually, which is empowering the oligarchy. And yeah, America is an oligarchy right now. Just in case that wasn't clear. So let me see. I can find it on maybe CNN here. Oh, well, actually, I could have just pulled up this article right here about the January 6th thing. Yeah, it says here he signed like 80 executive actions. So I was wanting to kind of go through them and see what exactly he did. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Donald Trump is definitely a fascist wannabe. He's done very many things that are straight out of the fascist playbook. Obviously, I wouldn't go so far as to say that the United States is a fascist nation. It's, like I said, a more of an oligarchy than it is just a full-blown like fascist country. But oligarchies can be very fascist-like. So so this is the second thing that I wanted to discuss, which is one of the executive actions that he took today was to pull out of the Paris Climate Agreement. And this is actually just a repeat of something he did in his first term. When Biden became president, he got the country back into the Paris Climate Agreement. Donald Trump is pulling us back out of the agreement once again. Completely ignoring environmental concerns, the possibility of the greenhouse effect causing massive climate change, which can ultimately lead to a human extinction event. As I mean, I'm sure I don't have to explain it. It's taught in schools and shit. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how much this action alone contributes to the fucking over of the environment of Earth, but I guarantee this is not going to be the only thing Donald Trump does during his administration to completely fuck up the Earth. In fact, a lot of the damage that was done during his first administration was just simply because he had a very incompetent person head the EPA. He was basically a corporate shill who wanted to destroy any environmental regulations that the oil and gas industry had to face. Yeah, basically the point of pulling out of the Paris Climate Agreement is so that a few hundred well, probably not even that many, probably less than 100 people can add a few more zeros to their bank account in the 50 to 100 years that the human race has left before we get the mass extinction event that the Republicans are so hell-bent on making sure is going to happen. So yeah, pulled out of the Paris Climate Agreement. Let's see, is there anything in this article worth mentioning? So he says he will declare a national a national energy emergency, whatever the fuck that means. Though United States is producing more oil now than any other country at any other time. Undo the he says he intends to undo the Biden administration's actions that promote electric vehicles. I don't know. I'm not real familiar with what that does exactly. But anyway. Why does he want to send all our money to Israel? Bro, I know he wants to not stop spending money to Ukraine. So he's probably just going to take the money that would be going to Ukraine and then give it to Israel instead. That's probably what he's going to do. Yeah, it says here, scientists declared earlier this month the planet for the first time breached 1.5 degrees Celsius of global warming last year. Yeah, in fact, I think or at least one of the original goals of the Paris Agreement was to avoid that happening, and it's already happened. So yeah, definitely not good. It's definitely looking really bad for planet Earth right now. Yeah, it says here the integrity of the United States commitment to this issue of drawn question. Also, its reliability as a treaty partner. It says here he's vowed to reverse Biden's order to ban offshore drilling. Undoing it may require an act of Congress. We will be a rich nation again. The United States never actually stopped being a rich nation. In case that wasn't clear. Trump's EV actions could help Elon Musk. Okay. States vow to continue climate action. Well, oh, okay. I see what they're saying. New York and New Mexico, apparently. Yeah, it would be nice if individual states could somehow try to, I guess, keep doing whatever the Paris Climate Agreement has them had the country doing. Okay. Okay, that's it, I think. Okay. I don't know, any other... Oh yeah, we could talk a little bit about the TikTok ban too. I think, I mean, from my understanding is Donald Trump was supposed to issue an executive action to delay the ban 90 days, which is actually part of the bill that was passed. So the law says that the law specifically states that the president could extend the or delay the ban 90 days, and Trump said that he was going to do that. I don't know if he's done that today or if he's going to do it. Oh, okay, here we go. It says right here. Trump signs promised executive ban, action to delay ban for 75 days. So he didn't even do the full 90 days. He just did 75 days. So yeah. What I'm interested in most, though, is not necessarily that he delayed the ban, but the weird shit that TikTok did a couple days ago, which is on the 18th, this is a day before the ban was supposed to go into effect, TikTok updates their app so that it will basically pop up this message whenever somebody tries to use it that says we can't offer you service right now, but President Trump is coming into office and he's going to keep the ban from happening. And the thing is, they didn't have to do this because it was the 18th. It was the day before the ban was supposed to take place. But TikTok essentially withdrew their own service themselves. And then a day later said, oh, okay, we're back up now because of Donald Trump. And they specifically named Donald Trump. So apparently TikTok is trying to suck Trump's dick or something. It was basically just a completely theatrical move by TikTok to do that, because there was absolutely no need for them to withdraw the service like they did. Yeah, I'll be honest, the TikTok thing doesn't really make a huge difference to me one way or the other. Because I don't use it. Like, I guess I mean I understand the concern that like you're feeding the Chinese government data related to American people, and that's like, you know, not a good thing, obviously. So I guess I do lean towards banning TikTok. But anyway, I'm just like, oh, like what the fuck? I just don't know what the deal was with the whole political theater thing that TikTok tried to pull on everybody. So anyway, yeah, it's time for me to go to bed. Sorry, I would have yeah, I would have looked more into these, whatever these executive actions are that he's done today if I had more time, but I don't know, maybe another day I'll look in more detail into what exactly he signed. But yeah, I'll just leave it at that for now. So I'll be back tomorrow, and yeah, I'm just gonna stream Final Fantasy tomorrow. So yeah. All right, guys, that's the end. That's it. Goodbye. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.